Thank you. New at 5, the family of a Phoenix man is demanding answers after they say firefighters dropped him, breaking his neck and back.
Ronald Shuck's children say this should have never happened. And tonight, 12 News has learned that Phoenix Fire is investigating.
12 News journalist William Pitts talked to Shuck's son, who is still trying to understand how this all could have happened.
This was 76-year-old Ronald Shuck's home, a retirement place in the desert near family.
He was just one of those guys that have the best sense of humor. Super funny, and his laugh was extremely contagious.
Ronald's son Ryan lives just down the road.
It's still not easy to lose him when you think he's going to be there.
January 5th, Ronald was having weakness in his legs. His wife couldn't help him up, so they called Phoenix Fire to help. Ryan says firefighters helped his dad onto a rolling office chair, this office chair. They took his vitals and decided to take him to the hospital. But first, they had to get him down these 3 stairs.
What they came up with was on that roller chair, which is just a cheap roller chair with no armrests. You know, and he's 6'2", 260 pounds. He's not a small person, so I don't understand why they would choose to do that.
Ryan says Ronald was not in a gurney, not strapped in. Going down the stairs, Ryan says firefighters dropped the chair and his father. Ronald hit the concrete backwards.
That ended up resulting in breaking his neck and breaking his back, his C6, C7, and T4.
The fire department's report that Ryan says he got from the hospital records says the patient fell to the ground from the chair he was on while Engine 56 crew was lifting him. Afterward, it says the patient complained of neck pain, but could move his arms and legs and passed a spinal movement test. They took Ronald to the hospital, where Ryan says his father became more and more paralyzed over the next 2 weeks.
And then he could no longer move or talk or eat or drink. And we basically knew that was probably going to be it. So we had family fly into town. The grandkids all came to see him. Watching him take his last breaths was probably the hardest moment in my entire life. Stepmother just broke down saying she just lost her best friend. Still feels like a nightmare. And I haven't cried since he passed because I just didn't want to think that it's real, but it obviously is.
Ronald Shuck died January 23rd. Ryan says the families tried to get answers from Phoenix Fire.
We haven't gotten anything from them. They've said nothing. They try to avoid it.
Phoenix Fire would only say the incident is under investigation and is being reviewed by the department and that they couldn't comment further. Ryan says the next step may be talking to a lawyer.
Someone should suffer the consequences for what they did.
William Pitts, 12 News.
Will, thanks.